Hi. Welcome back to Gabriel Night 3. I don't know what I'm doing. We're on top of a mountain. I dug a hole. Well, I tried to dig a hole. But that spot right here, this spot on the map seems to be the spot of what is known as the most holy of holies. Insert your own joke here.
That's the exact center of the Holy of Holies in the Temple of Solomon. But I think the temple is way underground.
You had a sneeze fest this morning? Yeah, I'm living in that right now. Sinuses. Blech. Okay. I don't know what else we can do here. Besides leave. Or where else we might want to go. Do I have binoculars? I do. Maybe I can use the binoculars to survey. You got coffee, Nick? Excellent. I got a big old can of Monster.
Hey, somebody's parked out by that big orange rock that's off the main road. VDG 945F.
Bukele.
Hello, Bukele.
Big orange rock, huh? That shadowy place. You must never go there. Everything the light touches is your kingdom. What about that shadowy place? That's Hope Horizon's taint. It's weird that we can see it right now. You must never scratch it, Simba. How do I... Ah. Signore Bukele. Is he still here? That's true, Sacred. Well, that's the orange rock. Can we go have a look? Bukele? What is that? Motherfucker.
Yep, time for some elbow grease.
What's in the hole?
Larry's manuscript. Why am I not surprised? And it still has its plastic cover, too. That should give us a few opportunities.
It still has its plastic cover, huh? You're right, that's holy as fuck. What the fuck? Hold on. Hold on. I should be able to get... Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. I got one.
We got another one. There should be 3 different sets of prints. Yeah. Hey, Coco Matt, what's up, dude? 3 sets of prints. That one's Larry.
There's one print.
And then this one's either Madeline or Bukele.
3 prints.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all of them.
Because it changed. Oh no, one's Mosley. Because we had it. Mosley took it. Madeline took it from him. Bukele took it from her. Right? Just got done painting a Smurf Marine. Nice, man. Screen grabbed it. Thank you, Sleepy. Can we leave? We watched that happen. I'd love to see it, Matt. Any way you can link it? This is still blocked off. What we should do? What should we do? Does it involve your taint? Watch the whole thing. I'm worried about getting a YouTube thing again. Go to that ramen joint, yeah. Yeah, nice, Morrigan. Why can't I go here? Oi. Oh. Oh. Besides the Wagyu ramen's like 25, 30 bucks. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you buying? Wagyu ramen's 45. Geez, even 45 is pretty good. That's what I expected the whole menu to cost. I've been here.
With her right there?
Oh, can I get you to walk away?
Lady Howard is a slave driver. I'd hate to be in Estelle's position. Hey, wait a minute.
Can I convince you to leave so I can get your fingerprint? Treasure?
Finding anything, Estelle?
Not yet.
How'd you guys pick this spot anyway?
Out of the mouths of babes. It's a perfectly sound analysis. Quite complicated to explain. Of course, we can't take credit. Dr. Wen. Well, let's hope Dr. Wen isn't Wong.
Good one. Oh, that's funny.
Dr. Wen, huh? He needs to get a computer.
That's funny. You guys are funny. Can I steal your bottle of water?
It's an empty water bottle. Ah, there's the fruit of Estelle's labor. Dirt.
Dirt. Fingerprint the dirt. Okay. I don't know how I can get you to leave, or if I can get you to leave.
Maybe Estelle and Lady...
That laugh, though. Hey, Miv, how you doing? Can I finger the dirt? I could finger the dirt. Can I fingerprint the bike? No. Okay. What else is there to do? The bookshop never opened. Like, the bookshop had no...
regret. The maid, she gets no answer when she knocks. Monsieur Knight must be out.
Merci beaucoup. I'll try again later.
Is that Prince James? Are you Prince James?
Grace!
James, hello.
It is Prince James.
It's nice to see you again.
I was trying to find Gabriel.
He's out in the valley, I think, working on the case.
Has he found anything?
I think so, but he better tell you himself.
I see, all right. I'm staying at the Villa Bethania. Some people were kind enough to offer it. Will you ask him to come by as soon as he gets back?
Of course.
Grace, thank you.
Good talk. Emilio in the background, definitely reading the newspaper, definitely not listening into this conversation. Motherfucker.
Hello, Mr. Baza. Have you been out today?
Oh, here and there, Ms. Nakamura, here and there.
I don't like you. No one in here? Cool. Anything developed since yesterday story-wise? Kinda, sorta, not really. Like, we've just been getting more information about, like, who might be involved in this Jesus blood plot. Prince James is likely an inheritor to a lot of things. Oh no, this is broken again. It might be okay, as long as we don't need to use it again. Newspaper's usually that big? Not that big. Some of them are pretty big though. Someone's wearing no pants. Hope was wearing no pants. Hey, Bandy. Print. I'm not wearing pants, but I'm wearing like shorts, kind of. I mean, it's true. Bandy asked. I'm just answering questions. Secretly reading a newspaper upside down, yeah. Okay. That's the ramen. Yeah, there you go. Silent knows what's up. Oh, that does look really good. Yeah, yum. Can I compare? Use on the suspect screen. Okay. Because I have a feeling we're gonna figure out just who these all belong to. Match analysis. Subnautica 2 teaser trailer. I did not. I didn't know they were doing a Subnautica 2. Subnautica 2, Subnautica 2.
Bukele, the sneak.
Bukele. So we know Bukele did it because we followed him there. How about BLD Print 2? Madeline and Mosley? A few days ago, okay. People on Twitter are mad. Surprise, surprise.
Uh-huh. Madeline had her hands on the manuscript.
Because the Subnautica people are not white. Except, yeah, the Subnautica 1 cast weren't all white either. Damn, this fucking forced inclusivity ruining my games! People are dumb. Yeah. Oh. Mosley.
Gabriel was right.
Cool. Is that everything?
I've only got one more stanza. Capricorn.
Okay,
I
time
am
for more
aware
puzzle.
of the scent of the perfume which impregnates the sepulchre of the one I must release. Cursing the perfume
Yeah,
in
silent.
the ashes and
Ridiculous.
those who follow their ways, I return from the darkness while making a gesture of horror at the abyss into which I had plunged. Here is the proof that I knew the secret seal of Solomon and had visited the secret places of the queen who
Yeah, we already
watches
broke
over
this
the
down.
king. They must be talking about going down into the cave. Take heed, my friend. Do not add or take away one iota. Think, and think again. The base lead of my words may contain
I mean,
the purest gold.
Scooby-Doo
Let
underwear's
he who
pretty
has
good.
The understanding, use it with
I'd wear some
wisdom.
Scooby-Doo underwear.
Hello?
Hey, Ralph,
Hello?
you're back.
Yep. Gabriel and I, we had it out.
You did?
Uh-huh. Guess my little secret is, out in the open now.
Huh. Is Gabriel here? I've had some real breakthroughs with Sydney.
Yeah, he wanted me to come and get you. He's holding a meeting in the dining room.
A meeting? Well, this ought to be interesting.
A meeting, huh? Yeah, silent. Fucking hell. The internet, huh? Yeah, they made Mosley look fucking terrible. I don't know why they did it to him. A meeting. Well, let's go to this meeting, shall we? You are not fuck ugly, APOC. Quite
up?
attractive,
Just a
actually.
minute, Gracie. Why don't you take a seat?
You said Kenobi was good? I liked it. I don't think it was necessarily a good show,
All right.
but I enjoyed
Fun
it.
time's over. I want to know what's going on, and I want to know now.
I have no idea what you mean.
No,
Can I pause? Okay, cool. Yeah, you watching it at the moment, you're enjoying it? Like, if you look at it from, like, the perspective of, like, cinematography and writing and, you know, everything being a mature story that makes sense in a, you know, in a realistic fashion, yeah, you could pick holes in it all fucking day long. You know, it's a bit of a mess. But for me, who grew up, my Star Wars is the prequels. You know what I mean? Like, the first Star Wars I ever saw was the original trilogy. I watched those on VHS. And very fond memories of that, and I loved it. But new Star Wars was coming out while I was growing up. So Ewan McGregor is my Obi-Wan Kenobi. And that was my real, like, I'm old enough to understand all of this that makes sense. Like, I can follow this along and really embrace Star Wars. It was the prequels, and it was Ewan McGregor. So watching Kenobi, it did a lot for me. And I really, really, really liked it. And it's one of my it's one of my examples of I don't necessarily believe in guilty pleasures. Because even though it is objectively not a very well written show and not a very well put together piece of media, I loved it. Because it did it did a lot for people like me who grew up with Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I will watch it again. On the complete other side of things, Star Wars Andor is the best Star Wars media, I think. I think it's the most I've been engaged with Star Wars media maybe ever. Like, it's just really good. Andor all together. Very well written, very well directed. Everything about it. Andor is fucking wonderful. Watching Castlevania again, yeah? Hey, cheers. In the overall plot of Star Wars, yeah, like it's got problems, but I still love it. I really, really loved Kenobi. Like, I got very emotional watching that last episode. No spoilers, obviously. You sort of know. I mean, it's a midway story. You know where it's all going to end up, but it got me. Yeah, Silent, exactly. Watch Clone Wars to the end and then watch Kenobi. I didn't finish Clone Wars. I got to like the second season. I didn't watch The Acolyte. Didn't get around to it. It appeared and then got taken down like before I ever got a chance to watch it. Hey, Coffee Cat. Andor Season 2. Oh my god. I'm so ready. Yeah, I want to rewatch Clone Wars as well. From the start, so that I can be caught up and watch the rest of it. I heard they took The Acolyte down. Did they not? Is it still up? The later half of the season's really great. No, it's still up? Okay. They just cancelled the series. Okay, that's good. So you can watch what's there, but it's just... The holiday special, that's odd!
Then let me give you a clue. Earlier today, I had a certain unpublished manuscript in my room. Someone took that manuscript, and that someone was...
Mosley.
Mosley. Shortly afterwards, it was stolen from the first thief by...
Madeline.
Madeline Bouthane. The second thief couldn't hold on to it either. It was stolen for the third time by...
Signore Buccelli.
Vittorio Buccelli.
Hey, Lulu.
And the third thief disposed of it by
Burying it.
burying it.
Really?
Yep.
But this is slanderous. You cannot prove a word.
Yeah. He can prove it. Every one of you left prints.
Whoops.
Santacello.
Merde.
I admit it. I did take the manuscript, but I didn't do it for my own personal gain or anything.
Uh-huh.
I'm CIA.
What?
That explains it.
Outrageous!
God, Mose. Congrats.
Thanks.
Of all people?
Mademoiselle Bouthane, what's your excuse?
I do not know what you mean.
Hey, no
Don't
worries,
you?
Hope. Get some rest,
Let's
man.
consider the fact that you have way too much equipment for a tour guide.
But I am technically minded.
And lethal.
Yeah, I'm CIA
My
too.
guess is French Internal Secret Service.
You are much too smart for your own.
Oh,
good.
she's a cop
Oh,
too.
and you, Signore? Or should I call you Father?
It is not illegal for a priest to travel without a collar.
Oh, but
Have
you're
a good
not
night,
just a
Hope.
priest, are you? You came on a train from Rome, yet you lied. You said it was Naples.
Uh-huh.
Why tell such a pointless fabrication unless you were hiding something? Like the fact that you're with the Vatican.
That is not
Ah.
a crime either.
But stealing manuscripts is.
Perhaps it is time for you to reveal your secrets, Gabriel.
I'm a
Sure.
writer.
I'm a private investigator. I'm here about the kidnapping of Prince James of Albany's infant son.
No worries,
James
Coco
Stewart's
Matt.
son has been kidnapped?
When did this happen?
You really didn't know? Either of you?
No.
Certamente no. I came only to report on any activity in the area. The Vatican feels that there are certain subversive parties who are trying to fabricate stories. Perhaps even go so far as to stage certain finds. Plant material. Naturally, the church is anxious that anything of the sort be prevented and exposed.
Perhaps you are right, Signore. But we believe that there is something buried near Rennes-le-Château.
That's why you were given this assignment?
I have been watching Rennes-le-Château for a few years now. There are certain political interests involved. Interests which might not be working for the long-term stability of the present French government. Besides, if there is an archaeological discovery to be made here, such findings should be controlled by the French authorities. We want to make sure nothing gets smuggled out without our knowing.
I thought you needed excavation permits to do any serious digging.
Hypothetically, but several parties have applied for permits. We can only deny them for so long.
Mose?
The CIA thinks there's something going on over here with the Freemasons, the Priory, and the Knights of Malta. You name it. We've got to make sure our interests are being protected. You know, the good old US of A. Well, they sent me on a tour as a kind of an audition, I guess. They didn't want anybody with legit CIA credentials. You know, anyone who could be traced. But I'll probably be starting full-time when I get back.
Uh-huh.
And the digging, monsieur?
Oh, intelligence got that tip from somewhere. I was just supposed to, check it out.
So it was the CIA who infiltrated our computer system. We thought it was the Priory. It is not the first theory we have had, I am afraid. Our cipher experts work on it when they can, and it appears this was another failed attempt. Right, monsieur?
I sure didn't find anything.
And now we can go, yes? I assume you have not found your kidnapper among us?
Doesn't look it.
Good talk, everybody.
You were very masterful, but you have not gotten everything from me yet. Perhaps you should come by my room.
All of their covers blown, yeah.
Harder? Hmm?
Scotsman, good
I always
morning.
thought the idea of chastity belts was cruel and sexist. I finally get it.
Especially the CIA.
I
Yeah,
doubt
Mosley
they
would be
invented one
dead now.
strong enough for Madeline. Thanks for finding the manuscript. Where was it?
Bukele buried it out in the valley. I saw his moped from Blanchford.
Good job, Grace. As usual.
Prince James is at the Villa Bethania. He wants to see you.
Okay.
I bet.
And there's some real progress on the treasure. With Sydney, I was able to...
I'll, come up later, okay?
Suit yourself.
He's just not interested in the treasure? Fair enough. Useful idiot, yeah. If he fails, we just have plausible deniability. If he succeeds, we're brilliant. I'm gonna save. And then we'll go see Prince James. There's 2 cars parked here. Larry fucking Chester. He's the only one with a blue sedan. Can I point out the fact that
Larry's here.
Yeah. And then that's
That must be Prince James's car.
Villa Bethania. Agatha all along? What's that?
I do appreciate your returning the manuscript, Mr. Knight.
If I'd known what Mr. Sinclair here was up to, I wouldn't have taken it in the first place.
Yeah?
Well, what's done is done. But I think it's time we had a serious conversation.
Yes, please.
Absolutely.
Who's the guy behind you?
Do you consider yourself to be a bloodline descendant, Prince James?
Well, it may sound foolish to you, but a belief in our lineage and the responsibility that it brings has been the motivation behind everything the Stuarts have done for centuries. You see, we take our heritage very seriously.
Okay.
So, you think the kidnapping is a response to Sinclair's manuscript, to its positioning you as the head of the bloodline?
It's not just the manuscript, but yes.
Have you received any demands from the kidnappers, or?
No. Look, I'm willing to give up my claim forever if that's what they want, as long as my son is safe. But we don't even know who to contact to make such a concession. The Priory swears they're not responsible, and no one else has come forward. My God, I'm at the end of my rope.
Perhaps it's not political.
If I let myself even consider that it might be the night visitors, I can't imagine what they would want with...
I'm sorry. I know how awful this is.
Okay, so they stole... Oh! I just realized where this is all going. I've just connected how all of this is connected. Somebody stole the son of the prince. They're here in this town where there's all this stuff about the Holy Grail, which is the sacred bloodline of Jesus Christ and all of that. And, you know, there's all these different interested parties in the bloodline, and why is everyone interested in the bloodline, and why did they take the child? And up until this point, it's been like, okay, so someone's taken the child to try and convince the prince to give up his claim to being the king of the world as the son, great-great-great-great-great-great-grandson of Jesus Christ. It's none of that. The vampires want the blood of Jesus to do some sort of vampire thing. The whole Grail thing is completely irrelevant. That's what's happening. The vampires just want some Jesus blood, so they can make vampire Jesus. Hey, Gree. Jesus von Dracula. Yeah. So the child is in danger because they're gonna like fucking eat it or sacrifice it or something. Your own vampire.
What are these negotiations between the
Jesus.
Freemasons and the Priory about?
Because of our common heritage, there's certain wisdom and property that's shared. And now that the dispute over the bloodline heir is coming to a head, these things must be settled.
Yeah.
You're trying to get permits to excavate out here, aren't you?
I don't know where you heard such a thing. But I admit we have been hedging our bets, in case negotiations go badly.
Uh-huh. Grapes?
Does the grapevine motif mean anything to you? Viticulture in general?
Yes. The wine of communion represents the blood of Jesus, and the grape represents his body.
Plump
and
fella, isn't he?
grapevine, in some circles, represents the desposony, the house of David. You have heard Jesus called the fruit of David, I assume.
Of course.
I've heard Jesus called a lot of
Did you
things.
see such a motif, Mr. Knight?
Who are you?
Oh, it's in the church.
Freemason's treasure? Priory treasure.
What kind of property do the Freemasons
Property?
have?
We have a few of the treasures that have always been sacred to the descendants of Moses.
Like what? The Ark of the Covenant? Something like that?
I'm not at liberty to say, but the bloodline treasures are dispersed. Whoever takes the mantle, in the end, will want them. All of them.
What about the Priory? What do they have that you want?
The Priory controls the treasure the Templars couldn't take with them to Scotland because it was embedded in the very landscape.
Right.
treasure
No
of
worries,
Brandy
Bandy. Safe
Chateau.
travels, dude.
Yes, but they're not to touch it until we've agreed on a treaty. You see,
Catch you next time, dude.
we have things they want, too. What about my son, Mr. Knight? I'm willing to tell you certain things, but please, have you learned anything new?
I've narrowed it down to a few suspects. In fact, I was going to follow up on that right now.
Very well. Mesme and I will continue our own efforts.
So
We'll see
really,
you back here this evening, then.
Absolutely. And, try not to worry.
I do appreciate your tenaciousness, Mr. Knight.
Yeah? I've had shots for that, but never mind. I'll see you.
so Bukele is
What an extraordinary man.
a priest from the Vatican. Mosley's American Secret Service. Madeline is French Secret Service. Emilio? We don't know who he is yet. At this point, I'm guessing Mason or Priory, perhaps? What about Estelle and Lady What's-Her-Face? Who were they? Just treasure hunters. Wilkes was just a treasure hunter. He was an author. He was like writing the book. Charlie Sheen's brother. Emilio. Who else is around? It's just Emilio and the two ladies that we don't really know who they are because Wilkes is dead. Why was Wilkes killed? Emilio Estevez, yeah. Is he still alive? What's he doing these days? Interesting. Are they going to make the Antichrist? Well, I mean, oh, fuck, there's also the winemakers, viticulture. So, what's his name? The very clearly vampire guy. He's probably the one who's got the baby. Because Emilio's not keeping a baby anywhere near the hotel. Neither are the ladies. So, my hypothesis at this point is that the guy at the wine place has the child somewhere. He's secretly a vampire and he's, you know... He's the one we're worried about. Who else who else is there? Jean? Is Jean involved somehow? Or is he just a nice guy who runs the hotel? you doing the same thing, yeah? The priest. Arnaud. Abbe Arnaud. Is he just a priest? Is he just the local priest? The abbe? Who else is there? Let me get my paper. We're theory crafting. Hold on. I'm going to write this down. So, Mosley, CIA. Madeline, French Secret Service. Bukele, Vatican. Abbe. Emilio. Estelle. And Lady, whatever her name is. Who else is a player in this game? The Warhammer Mini looking lady? Is that the museum lady? Yeah, I mean, she exists. I don't know how involved she would be, but yeah, she's around. Wilkes. He's dead, but he's still a player in the game. So Larry Chester and the Prince are both cool. They're good. Larry and Prince James. We've got the Priory of Sion. We've got the Masons. Check out this fucking, this is just like... We've got the vampires. They seem to exist. They might not. Yeah, maybe vampires is bullshit, and they're just making it seem like there's vampires when really it's the Priory. What's his fucking name? He has a weird... Excelsior. Excelsior something. Can't remember his last name. Excelsior is a vampire, perhaps? Baby? Where's the baby? Pepe Sylvia. Pepe Sylvia. Montreux, thank you. Montreux. Went down to HR and I went to speak to Carol. Carol! Carol! There is no Carol in HR. Guys, this whole game is a ghost town. Air collapse. 55 months of subbing. Where do you come into all this? Are you a vampire? You a member of the Priory of Sion? Air collapse. Thanks for 55 fucking months of Twitch subbing, you absolute legend. Welcome back, man. Archimar, good morning. I need more red string. Yeah, I do. I feel like I'm getting somewhere. Let's see if we can find everyone. Is you a vampire? I mean, the immortality thing would be pretty cool. Is Abbe Arnaud still up here bird watching? And by bird watching, I mean snooping. He fucking is too. Hi, Dick.
It's our best bud, your pal and mine, Mr. Priory of Sion.
We knew he was Priory. I forgot about the phone conversation.
It's our best bud.
Peachy, 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 Peachy. How you doing?
Excuse me, Mr. Arnaud.
Hello, Mr. Knight?
I've been meaning to ask you something.
And what is that?
I've been meaning to ask you about your association with the Priory of Sion.
Where did you hear such a thing?
Prince James's men? See, I'm working for Prince James. I came here to see about the kidnapping myself.
I see. Well, I'm not really surprised, though I would have expected more. polish from Prince James's agents.
Priory.
Ce n'est pas d'importance.
Abbé.
You will learn nothing from me. The Priory would never stoop to kidnapping a child.
And tell me, what sort of things would the Priory stoop to?
Murder!
I have nothing to say to you about the Priory, Mr. Knight. But whatever you hear from Prince James, remember, it is their side of the story.
Look, if anyone in this town was going to steal a kid, he does look like the type.
The Priory is trying to get official permission to excavate in the area, isn't that right?
Yes, but so are the Freemasons. Naturally, we have an advantage being French.
And what exactly are you planning to excavate?
Far more learned ears than yours have been denied that knowledge.
Really? Including yours? Have they told you what it is?
Really? Quel toupet?
At this point, I'm putting down that Wilkes was just a treasure hunter and author, because he wanted to get his book published. And, like, this story of the treasure was going to be his thing.
Excelsior Montreux, the owner of Chateau de Serras, is he a Priory member too?
Not at all. Why?
Oh, just wondering.
Not a Priory member. No, I don't think he did it.
The Priory does have issues with Prince James, though, doesn't it? Political issues?
Yeah.
What could you understand about such matters? We have been working for centuries to get the bloodline on the throne of France. Do you know, we almost succeeded. Marie Antoinette was Desposny, and she had a son who would have been king. But the damned revolution ruined everything.
That damn revolution!
Revolutions can really fuck up your long-term conspiracies. I take it the Priory doesn't like the idea of the Stuarts regaining power.
In Scotland, perhaps. Not in France. Not over the European Union. The Habsburg-Lorraines are a much more critical line. Besides, we could hardly accept a Scot on the throne.
I see your point. Oh, those bagpipes can get annoying.
Oops. Treasure.
So there really is a treasure?
Beyond measure.
Well, so why don't you just go in and take it?
The Templars lived a long time ago.
You don't know where it is, do you?
There are certain disadvantages to keeping information in the hands of a chosen few.
Yeah.
When the French Revolution occurred, the Abbé here was the guardian. He was forced to flee to Spain.
Okay.
His records were lost for decades. Then Saunier rediscovered them. He was a greedy bastard, and he was tormented by the Great Secret. He offered fragments of the documents for exorbitant sums. He fabricated and destroyed evidence, and died without revealing what he knew.
Interesting.
That's why you've leaked information, isn't it? You hoped someone would solve the riddle for you.
Clever.
There is a season for everything, and the season for the unveiling is coming very soon. One way or another, the treasure will come to light.
What is it you're so determined to unveil?
One day soon, you shall know. Now excuse me, Mr. Knight. Oh, and I do wish you luck in finding the infant.
So it's in his interest that the child is not found, and that Prince James going on the throne does not happen. He's got motive, but he also seems pretty adamant that he didn't do it, so I don't know. If I stole a baby, I would be too, so... Rome never fell, it just turned into the church. I haven't heard that said, but I appreciate the sentiment. I think that's probably right. Like, where is the Vatican, of all places? Its own fucking country, which is crazy. Emilio. I need to figure out more about... I mean, I've got the museum lady written down. I think I can write her off. I think she's just from the museum. What would I say if I was accused of kidnapping, Finn? I hate sickos more than I love Ozzy Osbourne. Tactical soap. Emilio. And Estelle.
I'll go get the Harley.
Let's see if they're still here. They are still here. Estelle and Lady What's-Her-Face, whose name escapes me. Oh, I thought she was dead for a minute. Fuck. She's asleep. She's asleep. Can I look at the map? Can I look? Still digging, huh? So are they just treasure hunters?
Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Knight.
Hello.
You need to slow down before you hit oil.
I appreciate your concern. I'll be finishing up here soon.
Nothing, huh?
No, not a thing.
Does she really need money that badly?
Lily's not the sort to live like ordinary people. She was raised to shine. Oh, you wouldn't understand. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Is it just a vanity thing? Is it just a vanity project that she wants to find this treasure so that she can be the lady who found the treasure? Like, what other reason could there be? Oops. Can I get your fucking fingerprints, please?
I think that's Lady
Yeah. Can I don't think I have their fingerprints.
I don't think I need to scan that.
I've got everyone else's fingerprints.
I don't see anything.
Textured handles aren't great for prints.
Why would they stop here? I think that...
Yeah, fair enough. Alright. I don't know anything about them. Hey. Hey! Estelle, you fucking idiot! I don't think... I think Wilkes was a red herring. I think they're a red herring. I don't really expect much from Estelle and Lady Howard. Is it Lady Howard? Is that her name? Lady Howard. Man, I'm just like, you know it's a Sierra game when you bust out the notepad, right? Or in this case, a scrap piece of paper and a pen. Let me talk to Emilio. Emilio. I don't know his affiliation. He's not there. Caesar RTS Games?
Vaza's room.
Is he in... Why do I still have the fucking hemorrhoid cream? Scrollings of a madman. He's writing.
I'm not sure what I'd say if...
Hey, Park. Thank you for the gift sub. To Optical Ronin. Dude. Thank you very, very, very much, you spicy fucking sandwich. You delicious morsel. You yummy little fucking burger. Lost myself in it. APOC, thanks, man. Thank you very much. What are you doing? Nice even number? Ah, you're right. Yeah, nice. That is a nice even number. Thanks, man. Whoops. Enjoy Optical Ronin. You got yourself a gifty. APOC, you're beautiful. Too good to me, man. Estelle. We like even numbers. How good's an even number? All right. Caesar. Yeah, I don't know Caesar. Also, I learned somewhat recently, I think it was like last year or the year before, that it's actually probably was pronounced Kaiser, not Caesar. I'm still gonna say Caesar. In the same way I'm still gonna call it Barcelona. But it was likely pronounced Kaiser. Scotsman! Hello. How you feeling? How's the sickness coming along, by the way, Scots? City builder set in Roman times with some trading and RTS elements? That sounds awesome. Is it down yet? Is what down? Kaiser? Oh, the... AE was pronounced as a long I. And the C only had the K sound. Right. Face hurts, you can mostly breathe. One more day off work and then work from home for a couple of days. Yeah, good call. Kaiser. Interesting. You know what else is interesting is not knowing what the fuck Emilio is doing. Emilio must be a Templar. He's the only group I haven't covered. Or the girls are Templars. That's also possible. But it's the only group that I don't know for sure. So Emilio's a Templar. Abbe's Priory. You're a Templar, Rain Dog. How was your birthday, man? Sorry I missed playing games with you yesterday. We had company over and I was at the gym for most of the time after I finished up work. Just slowly uncovering. Very chilled. And I like... So... Larry and Prince James, they're cool. They're tight. Royalty. And then we got the treasures, the various treasures. Everyone wants this. Everyone wants the treasure. All right. Then there's Prince James's baby. Okay. Here's all of our suspects. Mosley, Madeline, Bukele, Abbe, Emilio, Estelle and Lady Howard, and Wilkes. Alright. And we got 3 major parties here. We've got the Priory of Sion, the Freemasons, and the Vampires. If Mosley is CIA, Madeline is French Secret Service, Bukele's from the Vatican, Abbe's from the Priory, Wilkes is dead. We read his letter to his publisher, which means he was an author, a reporter. Like, he's pretty much out of the picture here. He's not important. Also, this is the museum lady. I don't think she's important. So that leaves Emilio, Estelle, and Lady Howard. All right. Now, there's also the possibility that Estelle is a Templar and Lady Howard is just here on the vanity project of finding treasure. Right? Like, that's also possible. In fact, I'm willing to bet that that's the case. But Emilio's been acting super sus and Estelle's been flying super under the radar. One of these two people is a Templar. I don't know which. I think Lady Howard is completely out of the picture. I think she's useless. Right? My theory. You like my notes? Thanks. It looks like actual mad fucking scrolling. My theory. James. Right? Priory ass melons? No. It says Abbe. A, B, B, E. Melons, Amelia. Masons. Mason. Priory. Us. Melons. Amelia. Fuck off. I don't handwrite very often, alright? I don't need to. James's baby. Okay? And then we have separately treasure as a motivation, and then politics. Okay? Treasure. People who are interested in the treasure. Lady Howard. Wilkes. People who are interested in politics. Priory. The church. Templars. / Masons, whatever we want to call them. Does look like melons, doesn't it? People who are interested in the baby, James, and the vampires. This is my theory, all right? Vampires. James is also interested in the politics. He's not interested in the treasure. Okay? I think the treasure is entirely irrelevant. I think this is all just a big nothing. And personally, I think this is a big nothing. I don't think the core of the game is going to come down to who sits on the throne of the French fucking government, all right? I think what this comes down to is the baby and the vampires. Who else is interested in the baby? Gabriel fucking Knight. That's the only reason he is here. All right? I think James having the fucking... Doesn't he have the blood of Jesus in him? Or have I misunderstood that? Which means the baby is a descendant of Jesus, which the vampires want the blood for some sort of magical vampire magic bullshit. Vampires took the baby to do that. Gabriel needs to fight the vampires, to save the baby, to return the baby to James, and then y'all can fight over the treasure. And the politics doesn't matter. That's my theory. That's where I think this is going. If I've understood this correctly, which I might not have. So the only parties that I need to figure out who's who is if Emilio or Lady Estelle is a Templar. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's the concept. That's what we're doing. All right. Oh, but who's leaving the notes around? Probably the Mason. So who's a vampire? Excelsior Montreux, the cunt from the winery. I think he's a vampire. Dude lives in a castle and wears red silk. That's my theory. We're going to continue exploring it, but I'm going to go for a ciggy and take a piss. Because we've been going for almost 2.5 hours. Here's some tunes. I'll be right back. Yo. Welcome back, my friends. How we doing? Okay. Let's continue, shall we? I don't know. Emilio and the winery are two places and people I need to fucking figure out. I can't get into Emilio's room. Let's go to the winery.
I'll go.
792 of 965. Fuck, so we've still got a fair bit to go. Okay. Knock knock.
They're closed. Now that is downright rude.
Climb it? He's gonna let me climb it? Oh shit. Okay. Oh.
Uh-oh. It's Marceau.
The chateau is closed, Monsieur Knight.
I noticed. Well, I didn't see a buzzer down at the gate, so I had to come up. Now, I hate to bother y'all, but I'm leaving the area today, and I really need to ask Mr. Montreux just a few more teensy questions. Oh, please.
Oh, wait here.
Thank you. Definitely not a vampire man. Hello.
My apologies, Mr. Knight. It is a very bad day for visitors.
Why?
Boy, I've had some of those. This is probably really inconvenient, but I'm leaving France today, and I was hoping to feature Sarah's in my article. You made quite an impression on me.
Did I?
Oh, yeah. What I was really hoping was to snag a few more bottles of that Merlot. My editors won't let me give anything 5 stars unless they've tasted it, and boy, that Merlot deserves 5 stars.
Oh, well then, I applaud your taste. Of course I can get you more bottles. I'll have Marceau open the tasting room.
Actually, I'm guessing, well, you guys have a wine cellar. Am I right?
Yes.
Could we go down there and get the wine? It'd make a much more romantic opening for my article. I could just make it up, but as you said yourself, God is in the details.
Details?
I don't believe I said that, but I couldn't agree more. I'll take you down myself.
Oh, wow. I knew this place would be great.
Creepy. Hey,
I was
Flawed.
reading about those Roman mines they had around here. Does this cellar attach to anything, like that?
No. Ah, here it is, the 76 Merlot.
I've been thinking about what you said. About how the breeding of grapes is like the breeding of people.
That is not what I said.
Oh, it's a terrific analogy. Maybe even the angle on my new story. So would you say this Merlot is like, say, a king of wines? Or just a gorgeous camel? Look at that. God, am I an idiot?
No, please, don't bother. It's...
Ow!
Oh my, you cut yourself.
Oh, it's nothing.
You are asking about the wine? No, not a prince. Our little Merlot. Then again, it's not exactly wine in the box either. But yes, it's eminently drinkable.
Right. Oh, gosh, look at the time. I have that flight to catch. Thanks. See myself out.
Well.
God.
Well then. Well then.
I feel like I'm being watched.
Are we being watched? Ooh.
Ooh, I really don't want to go back in there. Ooh, I really don't want to go back in there.
Okay. Think there's ever been a good Roman emperor? Probably not.
A garage. I wonder what's parked in there.
Can I go in? I don't know. Were there any good emperors ever? Probably not. Okay, well, he's a vampire.
Hey, it's open. Uh-oh.
Bats. Really, bats? I hear bats. No, I like bats. Hey, no worries, Matt. Rest well, dude.
What's up there?
That's true, APOC. That's true.
Most sacred. After tonight, the adepts will converge in Cairo.
Oh, shit.
Voila, Mission Night. What are you?
Look, it's the man from the train.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, where are we going? Oh. Oh, shit. This sucks. Get it? You get it?
Where could he be?
All right. It still doesn't answer anything about Emilio or Lady Howard or Estelle. Is it time for Grace to save the day yet again?
Mr. Baza's next door to us.
Mr. Baza. Are you in there? I'm still just referencing my paper. He is in there. So woke, I know. Games these days. Hi, Estelle. Egyptian artifacts?
I heard Lady Howard mention some Egyptian artifacts that were found here.
I don't know what you mean.
If I show you my copy of Le Serpent Rouge, will you tell me about the Egyptian artifacts?
Follow me. Good. Lily's having a bath. Oh, she's been so distraught lately. She hasn't been in the mood to talk about the mystery. Dr. Wen found these objects when he was digging here 20 years ago. He became convinced that the Wren mystery was deeply tied with Egyptology. He believes there's a seed of alien wisdom buried here, a seed similar to that planted in Egypt.
Aliens?
Huh. So, where did Dr. Wen find these artifacts anyway?
On the back of Mount Cardew, in a cave. He said it headed off into further caverns, but he never got the chance to explore them before his accident.
His accident?
Yes. Didn't you know?
Oh my.
That cave is on private land now. Not that it matters.
Alien
It was just
vampire
one of the
Jesus?
many storage caves of the Atlanteans. The seed itself is the real treasure. It was placed based on cosmic alien logic. Unfortunately, Dr. Wen's latest calculations still seem to be a bit off.
I'm not surprised. That cosmic alien logic's a bitch. Can I just look at the pictures, please?
Oh, of course. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
What's this?
Dr. Wen never identified it. Odd, isn't it?
Can I borrow this photograph? I promise I'll get it back to you.
In exchange for Le Serpent Rouge?
Deal.
Yeah, I don't need it anymore.
I better go. Good luck, Estelle.
Thank you, Grace. Of course, I wish you the same.
Okay. It was a shirt, yeah. Okay, so she's a treasure hunter. Interested in aliens? There's aliens now? Maybe I should scan this into the computer. Analyze it.
New email.
New email. Hope that's not important. Because I can't read it.
I can't scan that into Sydney.
Okay.
It's the artifact photo I got from Estelle.
What is it?
I have my doubts about Dr. Wen's seed, but this looks Egyptian, all right. It also looks like something a vampire might use.
Okay. So Estelle's just a treasure hunter, which means Emilio must be a mason.
I don't know what I'd say to him if he answered.
Fair enough.
It's just Estelle's coffee cup.
Do I already have Estelle's fingerprint? Is this...
I've already got one.
Okay. Where are you going?
I wonder where he's going.
Yeah. Where are you going? Where are you going? He's talking with James's bodyguard guy?
Please.
Oh.
The reverence is not for you.
I know that.
You should not be here. You should not be anywhere near this place.
What?
They do not know I'm here.
You had better hope not. We have enough to worry about with the baby.
Has there been any confirmation that he's the Kanosh Kanaya?
No, the signs are ambiguous. We won't know for certain until he's old enough to show his will.
But if you do not know, they cannot know either.
I'm certain they do not, but they will take his blood anyway. And it may be enough.
Of course, we must stop them.
How? You have been watching Mr. Knight?
Yes, you were right about his family. He has his own destiny to fulfill in all of this. And the girl has found the entrance to the temple.
It may be too late. We're almost out of time.
Not until midnight. I have tried to prepare them as best I could, but it is almost cruel to send him in.
Do you foresee something?
I have told you, I will not foretell the outcome, but the forces arrayed below will be terrible.
He will not be sent alone. When can we start?
Give me time to speak with him. I will call you at the villa.
Very well. Till then.
What the fuck? Kaddish Kadaya? I don't know what that is. Have we heard Kaddish Kadaya before?
Oh my god, what is going on?
Thank you. All that's missing now is Nazis, yeah? Wilkes was a Nazi. No, he wasn't. Well, we had German werewolves in the last game. Maybe some of those. Spence, what's going on, mate? How are ya? Emilio. Doing good? Fuck yeah, man.
I think it's time we had a talk, Mr. Baza. You left that copy
Here we
of Le
go.
Serpent Rouge at the museum for me, didn't you?
Yes.
And the little notes at the center of the circle and the arms of the hexagram.
Guilty as charged.
He's the
I don't
note
get
man.
it. If you wanted to help Gabriel and I, why didn't you just be open about it?
I must be very careful that certain people do not know that I am here.
You're part of the secret brotherhood, aren't you? You and Mesme.
You are correct about Mesme. He is with the Brotherhood, but I am not. I haven't been for some time.
And Montreux, he's one of the others, the ones who steal the blood?
Yes. They call themselves adepts of the holy blood.
Adepts.
But they are vampires, pure and
Aha!
simple.
I don't understand. Why doesn't the Brotherhood just stop the vampires?
If you are to understand what we're up against, you must know the whole story. Listen.
By double clicking, I hit escape every time I click something. That's been speeding it up.
The secret brotherhood are the weavers of the bloodline. It is a process intricately linked to the stars. The birth of the Divine One, the one the Brotherhood calls the Kenosh Kanaya, can only happen during certain planetary alignments with the constellation Osiris. Just over 2,000 years ago was the last such configuration. The Brotherhood was expecting something profound. They tried frantically to read the signs and omens. There were many branches of the bloodline, even back then. One was the House of David, and it was to this branch that the signs pointed. So the Brotherhood used their influence and a bit of magic to convince the current heir, Joseph, to marry his betrothed before the date prescribed by Jewish tradition. Mary conceived.
The signs for the birth were auspicious, a conjunction of two planets, Jupiter and Mercury. This created a star, a certain sign of success. But the Jewish king, Herod, heard of the birth of a Davidic heir and threatened the infant's life. The Brotherhood took the family to Egypt, and the young god was reared there, tutored in the ways of the infant.
He was what?
So Jesus was the Kenosh Kanaya?
Oh, yes. He was what we had awaited. The open portal between man and the infinite. The one who could see the fabric of the universe and alter it at will.
Wow.
But he was also a Jew. Jesus insisted on studying the Torah, learning his heritage. As he read the tales, he became convinced that he was the Jewish Messiah. From the Brotherhood's point of view, it was a limited ambition, and yet who were we to tell the Divine One what he was or was not?
What happened?
He returned to Jerusalem. A few of the Brotherhood went with him to watch over him. What we didn't realize, perhaps because we were not Jews, was that Jesus intended to fulfill the prophecies. All of them.
What about the vampires?
Okay.
Where do they come in?
I will try to explain. You see, the Brotherhood collected blood samples for study and testing before they selected brides. There were certain magical rites performed. There had always been rumors that some of these priests had dared imbibe the blood to steal power for themselves. Of course, such things were taboo, and when these rumors surfaced among the initiates, they were harshly scolded. But when Jesus was being reared in Egypt, there was a young initiate who envied his strange abilities. He began to whisper to his friends that to truly serve the Kenosh Kanaya, the priesthood ought also to be immortal, just like the Kenosh Kanaya himself.
Jesus was immortal?
In a sense, he could reweave the fabric of his body at will, just as he could those of others. He could have healed his own wounds, but he chose to perform the sacrifice the prophecies demanded. It wouldn't have been much of a sacrifice had he rescinded.
Okay.
So what happened with the young initiate?
His name was Sinai, and one of the boys he persuaded was Ali, son of the Brotherhood's headmaster.
Prince Ali.
Ali wasn't a bad boy, but he loved Jesus and liked the idea of
Lover
living with him
of
forever.
Jesus and a bad boy.
He approached his father about it one night. When the headmaster heard of the heresy, he exploded. Sinai and his followers were expelled. Only Ali remained, having repented his ignorance. But Sinai and his followers didn't give up. Sinai grew bitter. He decided they would steal the blood. He kept his eyes on the conclave, but could never get close. When Jesus left for Jerusalem, they managed to keep it secret from Sinai. He did not arrive in Israel until it was too late.
So Sinai's group, the Adepts, are still after the blood.
Even worse, they found it. Jesus had heirs, 2 sons. That was the one thing he did agree to do for the Brotherhood's sake. His sons were only human. They'd
We'll
missed the
recap
window of
this.
Osiris, but they survived to have descendants.
Now the window is open again.
Yes,
Is the baby, Charlie, the Kenosh Kanaya?
we do not know. It depends on how well the vine has been woven. It depends on many things. Sadly, it may not matter. Where the Brotherhood has woven for 2,000 years, the Adepts have tasted. The bloodline grew too broad for the Brotherhood to protect each descendant every minute. And as the vampires succeeded in stealing here and there, they grew in power and in corruption. They will resort to anything for the blood, blackmail, murder, even black magic.
They've been mixing the blood as you have, but in their own bodies.
Exactly.
Okay.
And they've been doing it for so many generations that they've changed, physically. It is a result of the blood, but even more, the result of corruption. You see, the power they have is stolen. It is not theirs. Even so, they are strong. The Brotherhood does not taste of the forbidden fruit. They're no match for the adepts anymore. And the baby's blood may be enough to tip them over the threshold, even if he's not all we think he might be.
So, what will happen if they take his blood?
Montreux will be king of the world. Rex Mundi incarnate.
God. Ah, it's Gabriel. Thank heaven.
Thank heaven indeed. We have quite nearly run out of time. May we meet in your room, Ms. Nakamura?
Okay, so here's the lowdown and the story. This is, like, for anyone who's zoned out there. The TLDR is way back when Jesus was about. He was a real dude who had real powers. He was not the son of God in the way that, you know, they think of him in the Christian faith, but he was magic. It's, you know, cosmic powers, birthright, planetary alignment, whatever. He had magic powers. That's all you need to know. He wasn't the son of God in the way that people understand the Jesus story. He had protectors who split in half between people who wanted some of Jesus's blood for themselves and people who just wanted to protect him and his bloodline. Okay? Jesus has kids. Jesus dies. He basically sacrificed himself because he thought he was this fabled Jewish Messiah prophet thing. Okay? So the two protectors split, and every descendant after Jesus, the ones who want his blood, start drinking the blood and getting magical powers, and that's how vampires come into the world, is they drank the blood of Jesus. And then there's the other side of the protectors, who did not drink the blood, but would like to protect the bloodline. The vampires and the protectors are fighting every single time there's a descendant born. And now we've come around to the planets are aligned again, and another Jesus-type baby of the same bloodline can be born. That's the baby that Gabriel Knight is trying to save and protect, who was kidnapped. If the vampires drink the baby's blood, they basically take over the world. They will get ultimate power. Pure fucking Jesus juice. The protectors are trying to stop that. Gabriel's trying to stop that. Everyone's trying to stop that. No one wants the vampires to drink baby Jesus juice. That's the story. That's Gabriel Knight 3, Blood of the Sacred, Blood of the Damned. That's what we're dealing with here. I haven't seen that, Stardust, but that sounds awesome. Carls, how are you doing? In conjunction with the Saucer People under the supervision of the reverse vampires, yep. Okay. It's a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be, but that's cool. We got it. So Emilio was not in fact a Templar or like a Mason. He's just a member of this sacred brotherhood of protecting Jesus's fucking blood. It's Jesus' fucking blood, isn't it? You don't have to touch it. Of course you don't have to touch it. It's only Jesus' fucking blood. Okay. It's it's pretty out there. But I mean, we've already had gay vampires and voodoo murders. We may as well. It's Jesus fucking blood. Yeah, like we're on. We're settles gang rivalries. Yeah, Jesus was a blood. Yeah, supernatural stuff is not new to Gabriel Knight. Let's go save Jesus.
So they chased me for miles. Good thing I had the Harley.
God is good.
Yeah, vanity works too.
It's time we talked about the temple. We must reach the Holy of Holies before midnight.
The temple?
Remind you of a
I've been
thing?
trying to tell you. Sydney helped me find it.
There will be traps to keep out the uninitiated.
Oh my god.
He means those who are not initiated into the mysteries.
Gabe's read a lot of mysteries, haven't you, bud?
Yeah!
No, my friend. The hermetical mysteries. This is why Mesme must go with you. I would go, but I dare not risk it while the adepts are down there.
I'd like to go.
I was hoping you would stay here with me, Grace. We can use Mesme's radio to stay in contact with the others. They may need some of your computer expertise.
But...
3. 3 is the number that will best protect the group. Myself, Gabriel, and... I believe Mr. Mosley is a trained police officer?
Hell yeah, I'll go. I got a gun in my room. But, there aren't really any vampires down there. Are there?
A few. If I know Montreux, he will admit only his most trusted allies tonight. For such a prize as the baby, he might be challenged. His kind are not known for their loyalty.
Yikes.
What about the treasure?
God willing, we must remove it to safer keeping.
Wait a minute. This is about the kid. I'm not putting my butt on the line so you guys can get rich.
It's not what you think.
I assure you, the baby is the first priority for us all.
Okay.
Just don't get too far ahead of me, bucko. Now let's see that map.
Yeah, the subtitles aren't much good to anyone, are they?
Where is this thing?
We are very close.
She said it was... Yep, she was right.
Whoa.
Here goes nothing.
Be careful.
Nice. Screamed in lowercase.
Was that really necessary?
Stop whining. Look at this place.
Wait. Everything here could be a trap.
What? You want to lead?
No. Just... be wary. Mosley and I will follow.
Sounds good to me.
Great.
Dude. Jehovah begins with an I. A new sound effect in DMs?
No! No! Don't drink the Jesus juice!
Talk to Grace?
I think I'd rather not do this. But it doesn't look like I have much choice. There's a pattern of sword tiles on the board.
We're in this big room. The floor reminds me of the floor in the church. Black and white tiles. Mean anything to you?
Yes! It's a chessboard.
Not me. Not Hermione. Yo.
Any more tidbits on the chessboard thing?
How big is it?
Big.
I'm about the size of a playing piece in relation to it.
Then maybe you should act like one.
What the fuck does that mean? What do you think?
I don't think this is the time for gabbing.
There were subtitles, but I had them hidden, and they were cropped out. Because the cutscene view is like a quarter of the size of the screen, so I have to zoom in so you guys can see it.
You've got to have more hermetical wisdom than that.
Okay, I've been searching. The Templars brought the game back from the Crusades and changed the pieces to match Western culture. Maybe you should think like a knight. A Knight Templar.
Think like a knight. So I can only move like a knight? But in Latin, Jehovah begins with an I. I'm gonna save. And I can only move like a knight does. Okay. Well, now I can't get to. I can go there. I can go there. I can go there. Go there. Okay. Oh. Well, I made it to the end. Is that right?
I don't have time for that now. I don't have time for that now.
What do you mean you don't have time for that now?
I don't have time for that now.
Isn't this what we want?
I don't have time for that now.
Can you go back? I mean, I can reload the save. The music is great. Okay. Think like a knight. Oh, I need to turn off all of the pieces on the board while only moving like a knight? Yep. Did I just die? Requiescat in pace. Okay. Okay, so I have to move in a night pattern, turn off all of the red lights, and not fall through the floor. So it's going to be a little bit of trial and error. Hello, this is a Sierra game. We're getting to the final act and you can die instantly. Thank fuck I saved, huh? Well then. Before we get into this fucking Indiana Jones fucking Last Crusade shit, which is pretty awesome. I will admit, it's pretty fucking awesome. I'm gonna go for a ciggy. Get my thinking juice going. I'll leave you with some tunes. I'll be right back. I'll be like a couple of minutes. 3 minutes and 55 seconds. You can time it. I'll be back before this song ends. Maybe. Sit. Hello. It's very quiet. Why is it so quiet? There's no music because it's... You late? No, I sat down as the song ended. I was exactly right. I did say before the song ends. I sat down as the song ended. My apologies. Yeah, I did say before. You're right. Oh, shit. Okay.
I have to get across that floor and over to one of those doors somehow.
All right. How do we hit all of these? So good, Nelf. How do we hit all of the red? Well, there's a Templar symbol there. Do I want to stand on that first as a start point? There's two. There's a black and a white. How do we math this out? Bump, bump. Nope, can't be that. Bump, bump. One. I can get two to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's where knights start in chess. Yeah, good point. Let's try it. Okay. 1. So I could have just started there. That's a waste of 2 spots. Two. 3. Let's go up the right side. 4.
I don't have time for that now.
Only the penitent man shall pass. 5. Okay, I can get 2 more here. I don't know how I'm going to get this one. Oh, I have to end there. Okay. I have to think a few moves ahead. Nam Shivaya, I'm shy. How do I get that one? Alima. How do I get that? That's death. Shit, how do I get that? Ah. Well, if I jump there, I mean, the big skull and crossbones tell me I shouldn't jump there. Oh, and you can't jump on it twice. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. If we start where the Templar sign is, where the knight is. 1, 2, 3. Let's start here. Not a good idea, Luke. Yeah, I like this. It's a cool idea. The fact that you can only go to each sword once is stressful. Yeah, this is cool though. I like this. Now, how do I get you? Nice. Really, Luke? Shit. Spooky. But then how am I going to end up at the doors? Like, just hitting the buttons isn't going to be good enough, is it? I need to get to the end. Nope. Yeah. That was dumb. I knew it was dumb as soon as I clicked it. I was like, oh, I'm not meant to move that way. What's that?
I think I'd rather not do this.
Okay, let's plan this out. Hang on. If I start on one, I want to end up at one of these doors. One.
I don't have time for that now.
It's 2 buttons. Hit this one. Three buttons. 4 buttons. Five, 6. That might be the go. You like chess? I don't mind chess. I'm not very good at it, but I like it. Yeah. And then bang, bang. Bang, bang. Oh. Oh. Can't jump there again. So it's there or there. From there I can get to there and then to there. That seems good. Okay. It's scary. I don't want to fuck it up. Okay. Oh, that's the door. It's this one. Okay. So I'm gonna have to, like, cut back through somehow. Witchfire? What's Witchfire, Mel? You were saying earlier you were playing that. How am I going to get this, and then get back up to these two? Like that. Drink too much coffee, now your brain's mad at you? Roguelike with guns, crossbows, magic powers? That sound scared me for a second. I'm not going to save, because if I fuck this up already, then I don't know how I'm going to get that one. Oh, and there, then to there. So I get this one. And this one. Now how do I get there? And then there. Bump. 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 Baby, turn around and let me see that sexy chessboard go bump, bump, bump. Have I got it?
Hey, I got one open.
Excellent, Mr. Knight. Keep moving. We'll be right behind you.
Be careful, bud. So much for safety in numbers. And a pendulum.
Oh, good.
Gee, wonderful.
What do I do? Am I dead? That was perfect. Actually perfect. Of all the places I could have been standing. What's that?
I don't have time for that now.
Do I not want to get over there?
I don't have time for that now.
What do I do? Can I move? I can move. The grabby hands. One second. Restore. So I don't get spun into it? Okay, that's actually slower. Grabby hands? There were grabby hands. Am I gonna like try and jump onto this? Bum 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 bum. Fuck. What was the icon? What did it mean? What does it mean, Basil? Oh.
I don't have time for that now. I'm starting to really hate this place. Gracie, can you give me a rundown on the meaning of the circle?
It represents eternity, fertility, and perfection.
Okay.
Eternity, fertility. Okay, well that's eternity. Right?
Gold ingots. I could just pick them up and try to go home, but I have a feeling this room would be prepared to stop me.
What did she say?
Gold ingots. I could just pick...
Eternity. Fertility. Perfection. Egg. Fertility. I saved. Crashing a light plane and gotten in that way, yeah. Perfection. Eternity, fertility, perfection? Oh, I can zoom around. Okay. What's that thing? What is that? Pyramid, perfection? Perfection? Symmetry? Number 4? What is that?
Gold ingots.
Apple? Assassin's Creed has taught me.
Works for me.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I thought I fucked it. Okay. Give me a number 9 large.
I don't hear anything. Just walking. There's something I've been wondering. I read about the vampires looking for the wandering Jew. He really exists, doesn't he? And it has something to do with the blood of Jesus?
Yes, Grace.
But it's not the way the legends claim, is it? Jesus cursing someone to go on.
No.
The vampires didn't get the blood of Jesus, but someone else did.
Ah, yes. Ali, the headmaster's son, was among those who accompanied Jesus back to Jerusalem. For 3 years he watched Jesus teach. It was, well, amazing. But in the end, neither he nor his father could stop Jesus from his course. The day of the crucifixion, Ali's father was so ill with grief that he had to be carried from Golgotha. Only Ali was left to keep vigil. Ali could not believe it was ending. All the promise of the Kanosh Kanaya, all the centuries of planning were being destroyed. Jesus was allowing it to be destroyed. Something in him rebelled. He remembered Sine's words, and in his grief and rage, he thought he might be able to save the blood in himself. He did not mean to become the Kanosh Kanaya. You must understand that. He simply could not watch that hope spill into the ground. So he drank it.
Why hast thou forsaken me?
Your fingertips are worn smooth, but I don't get it. If you've got the power of the Kanosh Kanaya, why didn't you stop the vampires a long time ago?
I promised my father I would not use the power. Never. Not for anything. It is not mine to use. It was the only way I could live with what I had done.
Never? Not for anything?
No, Grace. Not for anything.
But that must be...
It is all right. There is work to be done. Do you hear anything now?
So he's got Jesus powers.
Damn it! Can we stop with the falling stuff already?
F5! Where the fuck are we now? Oh. Oh, God. Okay. What's that?
King Solomon.
Okay.
I wonder what he's got to do with this place.
Pentum initiantibus vacorum signi superesse licet. Grace, what the fuck?
Grace, I need a translation. I think it's Latin. Pentum initiantibus sacrorum signi superesse licet.
Okay, let me see. It means... Beware.
Superesse.
Only the initiates of the mysteries of the seal may survive. Is everything going okay?
Piece of cake.
I missed what you said because I was thinking about superesse.
It says, beware, only initiates of the seal may survive.
Only initiates of the seal?
Oh? I think I don't know what to think
Traguna,
anymore.
Mercoides, Tricorum Satis D. Traguna, Mercoides, Tricorum Satis D. Transubstantiary locomotion, it must be. What the fuck?
That one's pretty hip. I wonder if that's real gold. Not exactly something you'd wear to the opera.
Gracie, what does elige unum mean?
Emilio says it means choose one.
Okay, well, obviously I'm gonna choose the humble one. Indiana Jones taught me. I didn't die. I didn't die. Transubstantiary locomotion, it must be. Punami? What's Punami?
Choose one. Funny. I don't think that's as simple
Like
as
tsunami
it
but
sounds.
poop? Is that what it means? A punami? Fire or water? Is there something in there? I don't know. Such a fucking good movie, that. What's that got to do with my knob?
There's a stone at the bottom. There's a stone at the bottom.
Water or fire? Fire? That's why I've got a burnt glove.
Got it.
What do I do with it? Nice, Pitsy. Unami. Oh, okay. Burnt glove, and then I got the rock. Okay. What do I do with the rock? Puts it in his pocket, yeah.
Grace, can you translate elige magistrum?
Hold on. Yeah, it means choose a master.
Thanks.
Choose a master?
I'm not sure which of these two I like the least. This one looks like he should be blocking the Garden of Eden. I think this guy looks earthy and dangerous.
Oh, is it an angel and a demon? I mean, the angel makes sense.
It's the stone from the basin.
He's got wings. And he's got a scythe. Choose your master. Well, I mean, angel seems like the obvious choice, right? Too obvious? Yep. Too obvious. Fuck.
Well, that did something.
Okay. I know the Peter Griffin flop. This is new? What's this?
Here's another one for you. Agnosce naturem corporas tui.
Checking. Here, it reads, identify the nature of your body. Where are you?
Well,
identify the nature of your body.
Later. I think it's a mirror, but it's tilted toward the ceiling. I don't want to break it. This place isn't exactly tolerant of mistakes.
Very true.
All right, here goes.
Have a look.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
disgusting.
Ugh.
Oh, wow. Oh, I need one of these at
Does that make him
home.
look better? And the other one makes him look worse. Well, if I'm going by logic...
It says...
Turn left. Pick the ugly one. Yeah. It's the... Everything's the opposite of what I think it should be. Alright. What now? Oh, what's that?
Ready for another one? Agnosce naturem mentis tue.
Identify the nature of your mind. Want any hints?
No. Thank you.
Identify the nature of your mind. Based on these other puzzles, I want to go with evil. Light seems too obvious, especially because it's in the middle with a big fucking arrow pointing to it. Balanced or evil? Nothing happened.
The doors are open.
God. There you are. Did you see that huge pendulum thingy? What was up with that?
Thank you for preparing the way.
Uh-huh.
We had little trouble.
Glad I could help. I guess we have to pick one of those.
We await your lead.
I don't mean to be rude, but I thought you were supposed to
Yeah,
be
have they been following me? Did they climb the pendulum as well?
To you very shortly.
We're here for you, bud.
Yeah, yin and yang seems like not a concept Masonic Templars would be interested in. Did you ever play Planet Coaster? A little bit. I wasn't very good at it, but I liked it.
I could try to pry those open, but I
just walk through it. Incredible. The Messenger's on sale for $4 USD. Yeah, you should pick that up if you haven't already. Okay.
I'm gonna try this one.
I didn't mean to try that. I just wanted to look at it, but I think this is about to kill me. Because is that an invisible bridge? Leap of faith? Oh. Yeah, that's fine.
Damn. That sucks.
Thanks, Mosley. Your friend just died, and all you have to say is, damn. That sucks.
I think it's a long
All right,
way down.
guess we'll try this funky one.
Very well. We will.
No, I'll go first. I insist.
Thank you, Mr. Knight.
Oh, fuck. Oh. All right, let's try that again, shall we? I couldn't see very well.
All right, guess we'll try this.
Oh, for fuck's sake. So they disappear after a minute? Fucking Solgrid designed this. Look, if you were gonna have someone design a temple that's meant to, like, keep your secrets and stuff, he'd be the guy to ask.
All right.
So, what's the trick here? They're not invisible. They are actually disappearing. What? Yeah, my summer car sound, totally, right? Is there a quick load button? Is it F9? F6. Get used to that sound, guys. I'm not understanding what I'm doing wrong. Is it a timing issue? Come on. Okay, so I just gotta spam click until it's good. Oh, okay.
Man, I hate that kind of thing.
You hate it. I was the one who...
Told you we would be useful.
Vampires?
You must get through the veil and save the child. We will hold these three.
Are you sure?
No. Yes. Go on.
Let's go. Hey, fucker! Oh, hold on.
Curse you to hell. I should have known you for a treacherous liar.
I'm a liar, and you're a blood-sucking vampire. Now that we've got that straight, give me the kid.
Stop, or I'll rip him to pieces right now.
You can't do that. You've got to have time to savor a good vintage.
You ignorant dog. You piece of refuse. You have no idea who I am. I will shred your limbs and suck the marrow from your broken bones.
Yeah? Why don't you come out of there and give it your best shot, old man?
Domini inferi, exorditi precationum. By the power of Hermes and Solomon, I call upon the protector, Asmodeus, guardian of sacred treasure.
No, not Asmodeus. Oh, fuck!
This one has come to steal the treasure. Kill him.
Definitely not good.
What are we doing? I can't do anything. Talisman! Back off, Dick! What do I do?
I don't have time for that now.
Back off, Dick! I got my knife! My Schattenjäger knife! Stab him.
It's holy blood. No. It's holy blood. Holy.
Did I win?
Christ. Is he it? Is that the last of them?
I think so.
Did I actually win?
You have done very well. We owe you more than we can ever repay.
Just glad Charlie's okay.
Ah, he's unmarked, praise God.
Unfreaking believable. Those guys out there, they were like vampires.
No. What's he up to? What is it?
Raise the lid.
Did I actually do it? Whatever you do, don't look.
Can you forgive me? I did not know.
What? What? Is that... What do I do? Was that the end? Did I win? Why did it crash? I don't know. That's the end? Pink Flamingo, how are you doing, man? Also, why didn't your sound effect...
Flamingo!
There it is. Something somewhere turns off the sound effect, and I don't know where it is, but I'm gonna find it. Gabriel Night 3 ending cutscene? No? There's a video walkthrough. Yeah, there's doing the puzzle. Here we go. It's a big reveal ending, really?
Then we can ever repay.
Just glad Charlie's okay.
Ah, he's unmarked, praise God.
Unfreaking believable. Those guys out there, they were like vampires.
No. What's he up to? What is it?
Raise the lid.
Geez, there's still like almost 10 minutes left. So what's in the box?
Can you forgive me? I did not know. May the gods have mercy. I did not know. You are already forgiven. Please, is there anything I can do? For your family, perhaps?
Yes. I will need a service from one of your descendants, if you will allow it. Will you be a servant for the light?
Yes. Anything.
Then raise the end of your sword to my lips. Carry the gold with you. It will protect you from evil. Now go in peace and love God.
What the fuck?
God, why doesn't he say something?
It is over. God be praised. Everyone is safe.
They are? Are you sure? Where are you going?
To the Master. Goodbye, dear one. You must take very good care of yourself.
I don't get it.
Goodbye.
Remember, when one path to your destiny is blocked, another will appear.
Are the Schattenjägers protected by Jesus or something? What's that? What you got? What you got in there? Who's that?
Who's that?
Don't say it. God.
Was it Jesus?
What is it? Something is wrong, yes?
None of us could sleep.
I came over to see if anyone knew. I felt so strange tonight.
For heaven's sake, let the man speak.
The baby is safe.
What baby?
That is fabulous news. But who?
Tell him, Mose.
Gabriel? But where are you going? I have something to tell you.
What?
All of the things I said before about wanting to know you, to be with you. You must think I only wanted information. It is not true. I was so worried about you tonight. It made me realize how much I meant it.
Back off, hussy!
Yes.
Odd. I'm just starting to realize how much I didn't mean it. Excuse me?
Gabriel!
Gracie! Grace! Grace, you'll never believe.
What did it say? What the fuck? What did it say? So Grace left? That's how it ended? After all that? Is there any more? Yes. Guess we'll find out in Gabriel Knight 4. That's coming out after System Shock 3, right, Professor? What? Well then, that's Gabriel Knight 3. What the fuck? Hey Pawns, how are you doing, man? That's Gabriel Knight 3. Weird fucking game, man. Weird fucking game. But that is the end of the Gabriel Knight trilogy. It's done. We're finished with it. We've played all 3 of them. Yeah, that's a good point, Nalf. We got time. I don't know what to make of it. Like, the story just got a bit up its own ass, you know? Like the first game was like, there's voodoo killings and like, is voodoo magic real? Maybe. We don't know, but there are people getting killed. And then the second game was like, hey, werewolves are real. And then this game was... Jesus is real and magic is real and the Holy Grail and werewolves are real and they're also mega gay, yeah, and German. I don't dislike the concept. I mean, again, a few short years after this, you know, Da Vinci Code kicked off. It's all from the blood and the Holy Blood, Holy Grail, or whatever it's called. So, you know, the concept is there. Throwing vampires in was certainly something. Grace left. Ambitious for sure. It was definitely my least favorite of the 3. But I'm glad we played it. You know, I don't regret having played it. Like, that was interesting for sure. And that's another series I can say, you know, we've ticked off. Yeah, there were unicorns. Yeah, I think so, Mime. Agreed. Yeah, there were unicorns and a man on fire. We killed a guy with a trident. Very interesting little game. I don't know. Weird. I think there's definitely room to do more within the Gabriel Knight series, like Gabriel Knight and the Schattenjägers, and you know, it's opened. It's open to a Monster of the Week supernatural style thing, you know, which they sort of started with the second game. But once you do Holy Grail stuff, it's sort of like, where do you go from there, you know? I don't know what to make of it. I don't know. But that is the end of Gabriel Knight 3. Blood of the Sacred, Blood of the Damned. We're going to keep the stream going for a little bit longer. We might just fuck around for another hour or so. I don't know. But for everyone watching the VOD on YouTube or Twitch later, thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the playthrough. I'm going to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed the game. Thanks for being here. Hope to see you in a future video. Take care. Vampire Jesus.